Chapter 3, Mark, Trade Name and Acts of Unfair Competition, Part 3, 4 Procedures for Applying for Registration. Mark must be named for one purpose: to find the key elements of a brand, to make the right decision on trademark registration by facilitating the search and review of the content of trademarks. Trademarks or similar trademarks previously registered, to make it easier for the public when looking at the brand 4.2 application 4.2.1 application. All current forms are available on the website of the Department of Intellectual Property of the Ministry of Commerce. These applications are free. 4.3 application content. Applicants must complete detail information sample of mark, brand and related details, name, type of goods or services. We currently use NICE classification codes. If the brand is a color or a combination of colors, applicants can apply for trademark registration in color. If the brand has multiple colors or multiple color combinations, to protect those colors or describe with a code of each color. Figurative mark. The international agreement on the trademark image system is to use Vienna classification. To verify the purpose of this agreement is to easily find the trademark registration. Classifying this brand is sometimes very difficult to find. 4.4 Application Review Procedure. 4.4.1 Preliminary Inspection Process. Allocate the application deadline and application number. Required documents to be included when applying: a name of the applicant, B. Contact address, including service address, C. Sample mark, D. Specify the type of goods or services, E. Payment invoice for application. 4.4.2 Application Examination. 4.4.2.1 Inspection Process. After issuing the application acknowledgement, the review officer begins to review the documents to ensure that the applicant is fully qualified. All sections contained in the application. Trademark registration officers, to start inspecting trademarks, must check that all documents are correct by the date of application. Determine that the application for registration of trademark 1. Check that the applicant has submitted at least the specified documents. Check the 5-digit number of the application and the completion date for each class. For example, if the application has 3 levels, then the application must have 3 copies of the application. Check for any other requirements other than the minimum requirements that must be met. If the applicant has reference to the priority rights of the application, check whether the detailed priority rights are attached. Check whether the classification of the goods or services matches the requested classification. If the requirements in the application are not met, provide this information to the applicant or invite the applicant to respond within 45 days. 4.4.2.2 Examine the application by section. Every part of the application is reviewed one by one. All carefully examine. Address for service, phone and email. 15 brand samples for 1 class registration, brand name or description. Certification of goods or services. Describe the color, if possible, Vienna code for pictorial elements. A description of the features of this logo to be protected if in 3D. Translating and transliterating foreign words. Name of signature, thumbprint and stamp. Power of attorney. 5. Issuance of trademark registration certificate. The rights of the registrar to register the trademark are as follows. Article 10, A. In the event that the registrar finds that the conditions set out in Article 8 have been met, the registrar shall register the trademark, issue a certificate of registration to the applicant and publish it in the official bulletin of the Ministry of Commerce. B. Application for registration which does not comply with Article 8. The applicant for registration can be corrected within 45 days after the date of the written notice of the registrar. The registrar has the right to refuse the registration of the trademark. C. Within 90 days after the publication of the official bulletin. Any person concerned may notify the registrar of his/her objection to the registration of the trademark in the prescribed manner on the basis of non-compliance. Fulfilled any of the conditions of Article 2, Point A, Article 4 and Article 5 and all relevant regulations. The registrar shall immediately send a copy of that notice to the applicant at the prescribed time and form. 6. Rights obtained from trademark registration. A. For trademarks related to goods or services already registered, the use of that trademark by any person other than the original owner must be approved by the original owner first. B. The original owner of the trademark has the right to sue in court against any person who infringes on his trademark without the consent of the original owner. It has already registered and used trademarks related to goods and services that are similar to the goods or services of the already registered trademark, which may cause public confusion. C. Rights granted through trademark registration shall not include the sale of goods on the market in the Kingdom of Cambodia by the registered owner or with the consent of the trademark owner.